everybody, and welcome back to my channel. So today I did a little bit of a different look than I would normally do on a day-to-day basis, if you can't tell. So if you can't already guess by the colors on my lids, I am using the Pastel Goth palette by Kat Von D.
My precious.
I was super duper excited for this palette to come out because this is something very different for Kat Von D. Normally her eyeshadows are pretty like dark and just simple and nude, kind of like that. So this is definitely something way out of what she normally does, which I think is super duper cool. And not to mention, but the design of this is freaking awesome. And the fact that she designed this herself is pretty freaking awesome, if I had to say myself. So let's get into some swatches. This is what the inside of the palette looks like. A very big variety of colors. So it's kind of, this like reminds me of a rainbow, which is, I feel like what her intentions were. So the first shade I'm going to show you is this one right here, which is Star, which is this yellow shade. I swatched it out. Don't mind my pale skin. But this is what it looks like on my wrist. Very high pigmented, doesn't take a lot of product to get like
Bam.
So this is the first shade. This is Star, which is that first yellow shade, which is absolutely a gorgeous color. It's got very nice pigmentation to it. Just overall a great color. I really like it. Moving on to the second shade in the palette, which is Clementine. It is an orangey shade. And then the third shade in this palette, which is right here, this is Meow. This is a pinky kind of purpley tone. You can definitely tell it lacks pigmentation compared to the other ones. The shade in this palette, which is Dope. It's this purpley bluish shade, and you can definitely tell it does not lack pigmentation whatsoever. And the fifth shade in this palette, which is this blue shade right here, is called Doom. Super vibrant, super awesome. The sixth shade on this palette is the shade Gloom, and it's this kind of greenish, sort of has a bit of a hint of blue in it. And as you can tell, it kind of lacks pigmentation. Seventh shade in this palette is the shade Dagger. To me, feels a little bit patchy and less pigmented. Final shade in this palette is this white one right here, and this is the shade Skull. I honestly think this one is up there with the yellow. It's very pigmented. So if you'd like to see how I created this look, then please keep watching. So I'm going to be picking up my NYX Jumbo Pencil in the shade Milk. Using a white base is going to make these colors just really pop. Picking up the shade Star. Then picking up the shade Clementine, which is this orangey shade right here. Picking up the shade Meow, which is this kind of, what matches my nail polish. And right away I noticed that it's not as pigmented as the other two that I've used. So now that I have all that done, I want to go back in with Clementine, which is that orange shade I used in my crease. I'm going to be taking a packing brush. This one is from Morphe. It doesn't have a name on it because it came in a brush set, but any packing brush will do, and I'm going to pack that on my lid. I'm going to be picking up this ULTA gel pen in the shade Olive Oil, and I'm going to be putting that on my lower lash line. And then picking up this flat definer brush. This is by Sigma, and this is the E15. I'm going to be picking up the shade Doom, which is this nice pastel blue right here. And I'm going to be putting that on my lower lash line. Popping in the shade Dope, which is this nice pastel-y purple color. And I'm just going to mix that in with the blue to give it a more deeper, defined look. And I'm going to be picking up the shade Skull, which is this white shade right here. And I'm going to be popping that on my inner corner. And I'm also going to be putting that on the arch of my brow bone. Went ahead and popped on some falsies and some mascara, and now we are on to lips. Today I've never used this shade. 100% never used this shade before. This is Madison. So this is the finished look. I hope you all enjoyed watching this.
Why?
Hope you all enjoyed watching this tutorial. If you did, please give me a thumbs up or leave a comment down in the description box. And don't forget to hit that subscribe button. Until next time, bye.